Hello everyone. In this module, we are going to discuss about reflex action. What happens to the reflex action? Let us see the meaning of reflex. In general, commonly in our day-to-day life, we used to use the reflexly. So let us observe few examples for reflexes which commonly face in our day-to-day life. Look at the images, students. Observe here, students, one situation: touching of flame of light and focusing the beam of light, closing of your eyes. When you sneeze, when you jerk on the knee, unknowingly it moves. So these are some examples. Can you tell me few more examples like this? Yes, students. I jumped out of the way of bus reflexly. I pulled my hand back from the flame reflexly. So when you are so hungry, your mouth starts watering or lubricating of water. So all these are some reflexes which commonly occur in our environment. It means the reflex is the word which means sudden response to something in the environment. Is it clear, students? Now look at these examples. For examples tells about how does these things occur. Yes, students, if you just look at these examples without thinking, without feeling in the control of reactions, it takes place. So in that situation, how this control coordination takes place? Look at the image, students. Touching of an hot object or flame is an urgent and dangerous situation for her or for you or for us. In fact, for any animal, if it happens when you touch a flame of light, how would you respond to this? Can you tell me? Yes, students. As it is burning or there is a possibilities of getting pain, when it pains, what will you do? We move our hand or fingers from there. Just we think it as consciously. How long will it take us to think all these things to take our hand from the flame of light? Just within no time we respond to this suddenly, unknowingly, automatically, isn't it? So depending on these situations, how we think, see here, there is a tissue, thinking tissue. Can you guess it? Yeah, it is a brain. So the network of neurons are situated, occupied in the brain. So these brain or the thinking tissue receive information, students, and generate information through how? By proper appropriate signals by the receptors, isn't it? So all over the body to pass these signals from receptors to the brain and from brain to the body parts, is it not take time, students? Yeah, it takes time. So here, in order to receive the signals, the thinking part of the brain in the skull to be connected to the nerves coming from various body parts. So, the situation you just touching a flame or hot object and sending this information to brain, and brain generates some information carrying this information from the neurons. So here the network of nodules, there is a network. So without interrupting the brain, there is another system to pass to the brain again to get back the information and to respond to the particular stimuluses. It may take time. So to delay that time taking process, consciously to think, our bodies, our nerve cells are designed in a better manner. Let us see how they are designed. Students, just observe here. If you the nerves that detect heat, wait to be connected to the nerves that move muscles in a simpler way. Will you observe in that example? Touching of flame the fingers? Yeah, just observe it. So here, by this situation, we can say that the process of detecting the signal or the input and responding to it by an input action might be completed very quickly. Is it not, students? So now let us discuss how this input and output is coming. What are the components are involving here to generate and to respond to the particular stimuluses within no time? Let us see by observing the components of reflex arc. Observe it from the textbook also, students. Touching of an heart vessel. All these examples, can you define the reflex action, students? So what are the example we observed? When you focus the beam of light on your eyes, automatically will goes. When you touch the object, heat object will withdraw the vessel. When thorn picks into your feet, suddenly you take off your leg. So touching of the flame of light. So all these some examples for reflex actions. And sneezing, when something enter into your mouth, dust, you just cough it. So we can say by all these example definition, just look at the board, students. So what is the definition, Nana? Reflex action is immediate, fast, automatic and involuntary response to the stimuluses. Is it clear? So one more very important question for NTSC or any competitive exams or even in Olympiad like INTSO, JSO, all these. What is reflex action, Nana? And what are the difference between reflex action or voluntary? Voluntary means what? Like some examples you tell me. Walking. Reflex action is involuntary. So instead of asking difference between involuntary and voluntary, they may ask the example which is given in our textbook textual question. Difference between reflex action and walking. Can you say this is unknowing action, walking our controlled action. So such type of points you can write under these differences. So now see, students, what is a reflex arc? As we discussed in the example, input nerves, output nerves and generating of information. How this detecting of information or the signals can be occurred in this pathway. So the structural functional unit of reflex action which carries these reflexes is called a reflex arc. Once look at the board, Nana. The structural functional unit that carries out the reflex actions is called reflex arc. Very, very important for one more question. So what are the components that are present in the reflex action? Very important 4 marks question along with the diagram, students. So receptors. What are receptors? Like cutaneous receptors are present in skin, olfactory receptors in nose, auditory receptor in ears, gustatory receptors on the tongue. Similarly, etc. receptors are present in our different locations of our body. Isn't it? Yeah. So sensory nerves are efferent nerves. We discussed earlier. You are very familiar of efferent nerves. These are incoming nerves. And interneurons are association nerves, motor nerves, effectors or means muscles. Now look at the diagram and observe the pathway of these components. If I pinch you, if you touch the object, how this information is carried from receptors to the muscles, how we respond without involving of our brain, how our body is designed with this flame of network. Now look at the image and observe the diagram. The diagrammatic representation of reflex action or reflex arc. See, students, first component receptors. When I pinch or when you touch a hot object, receptors receive information and generate impulses. These impulses are carried by sensory nerve. What are sensory nerve? They carry information. They are incoming nerves, efferent nerves, from the receptor to the interneuron in the spinal cord. Okay, students, observe the pathway in the diagrammatic representation. And these interneurons are association neurons or nerve cells, process the information and generates responses. What are the responses? For the example, if I pinch, just you'll throw my hand. If you see the bus on the road, you jumped out of the road. And if you focus the beam of light, you just closing off your eyes. So when you touch the hard object, will you withdraw the vessel or you will take away the hand. So all these are responses which are generated by the interneurons. Okay, students. So these responses for the particular stimuluses will be come out by outcoming nerves or efferent nerves or motor nerves. So these nerves carry the information from the spinal cord to the effector organ. What is effector organ, Nana? Again here, the effector organs are muscles in our body. Depending upon the situation, pinching, cutaneous receptor, muscle cells on the skin, like tearing. So all these are responses in the particular way. So in our body, entire body is surrounded with this, nerve cells are located to pass this information in the reflex arc. Is it clear, students? Receptors, sensory nerves, interneurons. While passing of the information from sensory nerves to interneuron, if you observe here, what do you see? What do you see? There is a space. So that is called synapse. Connecting of two interneurons. The gap is called synapse. Okay, students? So some electrical impulses are created there. Those are called electrical impulses. So the effector organs responds through muscles appropriately. So this is the pathway of information through reflex arc which takes place in our day-to-day life. Students, this is about reflex action. Is it clear, Nana? Is it clear? Once go through the information which I have written on the board. Do you have any doubts regarding this? Based on this reflex action, very important questions. Please listen here. What is reflex action? Explain the mechanism of reflex action with a suitable example. Will you write? Sudden involuntary responses to an external stimuli is called? Very good. Reflex action. Example means, whatever you observed in the video image, touching of an hot object. What do? Receptors receive the information and generate impulses, isn't it? Second point, efferent nerves carry this information to the interneuron of the spinal cord. So, interneurons process the information and generate responses. Next, how these responses are carried out? Motor nerve carries this information to muscles which shows the appropriate responses. What are the appropriate responses when you touch a hot object? Withdrawing hand back from the hot object. Is it clear, Nana? Similarly, few questions are there in the textbook. Reflex action and walking. Will you write? Reflex actions are not under our control, but walking is under our control. Similarly, there is another question. The role of brain in the reflex action. Is there any role in the reflex action brain? No. The reflex action in which spinal cord is involved, brain acts as the information collecting center. Is it clear, students? But in some other reflexes such as salivation, smell of food, closing of eyes, all these also happens by the different transforming impulses from the sensory to motor nerves which you observed here in these components of reflex arc. Is it clear, Nana? So what happens at the synapse between two neurons? If you observe when I was explaining synapse diagram in your textbook, look at that. While passing these electrical impulses, students, what happens? Some chemicals, it releases some chemicals, isn't it? So at the synapse, these chemicals across the gap and start a similar electrical impulses in the dendrite. Can you write it, Nana? Very good. They may ask one other question. How do we detect the smell of an agarbatti or any other smells of scent smells? How will you? Very good. What do you have in your, what receptors are there in your nose? Olfactory receptors. What will you do? They receive the smell. It passes to whom? Sensory nerves, association neurons, and then motor nerves. So obviously respond to no reaction by the effector organs or muscles. Okay, Nana? Can you able to understand? Students, it is not mentioned here in this 10th class. For your extra information, these reflex actions are of two types. Those are conditional reflexes, unconditional reflexes. So conditional reflexes are practiced in our day-to-day life to lead our life correctly. Means when you are singing a song Janagana Mana or national anthem, you will stand in attention, isn't it? So if you when you go to the circuses, birds, parrots, some animals perform some activities. They are practiced, habituated to those activities, isn't it? So these are, Ivan Pavlov, a Russian scientist, has conducted in 1920 many experiments on animals. He also conducted and attached the hungry dog with the bell. So this is not necessary for you, you learn in your higher class. Then what are unconditional reflexes, Nana? These are inborn reflexes. They are transmitted from the generations. Can you tell me one example? For example, sucking of the milk by the newborn baby from the breast of the mother. Okay, so when you touch a hard object, you will take your hand. Even if you see, if you pinch the newborn baby, she starts to cry. So all these are transmitted from the womb of a mother, from generation to the next generation. So nobody is giving training to them like a conditional reflexes. Is it clear, Nana? So let me once recall both videos. Today I explained about functions of spinal cord, structure of spinal cord, a reflex action, a reflex arc, difference between walking and reflex action. So with the example, synapse, what happens to the synapse, and agarbatti with some situations. Students, these are some high order thinking questions and reasoning questions and conceptual understanding questions. Very, very important diagram reflex are. Please go through this information, read the textbook. If you have any doubt, clarify your doubts. Is it clear? Bye.